Am I the A for telling my fiance his cousin's girlfriend is not welcome in our new home? I, 26F, have been with my fiance, M27, for 5 years. Early in our relationship, he and his cousin, Steve, M30, purchased a house together as co-owners. My fiance's sister and their other cousin also lived there for a while. Everything was fine until 2 years later when Steve started dating a woman who quietly moved into the house after only 4 months of dating. This upset everyone since it wasn't discussed with the household. She doesn't work, doesn't go to school, and doesn't contribute financially. She spends her days reorganizing the house while constantly on the phone with Steve. She's extremely controlling. She goes through his phone, sits in on all his calls, and ensures he is always with her or talking to her. He's never alone, even at work or in the car. At first, she seemed sweet and the family liked her. But over time, she began subtly isolating Steve from everyone. She convinced him to have my fiance's sister and their cousin move out, leaving just her, Steve, and my fiance in the house. She made my fiance feel unwelcome in his own home, and now she plans to have her brother move into Steve's house after Steve removed his own family. Her passive-aggressive behavior is exhausting. She labels communal items like salt with her name so no one else can use them, reorganizes shared spaces filled with things that aren't hers, and ignores me completely when I come over. When Steve isn't home, she hides in her room and acts cold and dismissive. She is a completely different person when he is not around, and it's clear these are her true colors. Some family members have voiced concerns about her controlling behavior to Steve, but he insists he loves her and turns a blind eye. While she's the instigator, I don't think Steve is completely innocent. He's allowing this behavior. Recently, she convinced Steve to buy my fiance out of the house, so we're moving out in a week. I'm relieved, but here's my issue. I've told my fiance I don't want her in our new home. I'm fine with Steve visiting, but I don't want her there. If she couldn't show us basic respect while living in a house my fiance co-owned, I refuse to let her treat us poorly in our space now. I don't want to stir the pot or cause drama, but I also refuse to let my boundaries be disrespected or normalize the way she's treated us. My fiance is torn because he wants to maintain his relationship with Steve, but I feel strongly about this boundary. Am I the A for saying I don't want Steve's girlfriend in our home? TLDR, my fiance's cousin has a girlfriend that is controlling and rude to me, and I don't want her in my new house.